Greetings everyone, and Great here from another Cup Heroes 2 replay. Spawn at the bottom right side as the blue Wehrmacht player. We have Tinificator. Spawn on the top left side as the red Lend-Lease Assault Regiment. We have Roike, I think. Also got a tier 1 opener, pretty soon. We got the Vickers being pulled out by the British player, which is not uncommon. Volks or regular Grenadiers not being employed on out.
MG42 team is ready for action.
And now the MG42 spawn field. Got assault section now employed on out as well.
We have a fresh Grenadier squad.
Einsatzbereit.
Grenadier now employed on field. Assault sections capturing the flank. Looks like he'll be behind the fuel sector next, I'm guessing. Nope, he's going for the strategic point. Now the Vickers being pushed on forward. He may just plant the Vickers, capture the point, and maybe put the Vickers inside the garrison, perhaps. Infantry section gets behind some heavy cover there. We got the MG42 here as well. May want to retarget towards the MG42. One guy was somewhat getting flanked and will get suppressed. Vickers firing away to suppress down the Pioneers.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Another assault section of blood on the field. And the intersection squad does fall back. Pioneers crawling the way forward. Grenadiers being overran by the assault section.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Pioneers do decapture the munitions sector. Another assault section pushed way forward.
The enemy has broken our supply lines.
We do actually have the Vickers to place them up there, so he really wants to keep the flank secured. Assault section apply iron for this field sector once they're done. We got the MG set up right here, but he is behind some heavy cover there. Out of arc thanks to this heavy line of sight blocker there. Grenadiers now engaging the intersection, does force him back there. And overall, these intersections have captured the majority of the map. Heel sector now being captured up as well. Grenadiers do capture the munitions sector. The Swift Grenadier squads captured this sector as well. Now the MG42 firing away against that infantry section.
Barbed wire is out. You need something built or blown up? We have secured this sector.
Better fire there on that assault section. Got this intersection pushed way forward. Vickers says get inside this garrison in order to protect that fuel sector as well.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Infantry section, assault section charging way forward. Does take a bit of damage from the Grenadier and does force him back. Pioneers now push way forward. Got the infantry section now engaging the infantry section, and the Pioneer squad is getting ripped apart.
Opponents are seizing a sector.
And looks like this Grenadier squad possibly gets wiped on out. He has a negative cover. Does not get pursued.
We are losing a sector.
Now got the intersection and assault section in the center of the map.
We finished it.
We do now have a med bunker being built. We do now have the light mechanized company being employed on out.
The enemy is taking our territory. territory.
With amount of assault sections in the field, it may be a good idea to eye for an earlier 222.
This is now German territory.
The bunker has been converted to an Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Medical bunker upon the field to heal up these grenadiers. Now this grenadier engaged in the infantry section.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
Assault section moving around. This mission sector or strategic point does get captured, getting that fuel sector in supply. We do now have this assault section push way forward, and Grenadier squad does fall back. Oh, here we do have the assault officer push way forward, Gammon bomb there. Grenadiers push way forward, firing away, getting some damage there onto that assault section or assault officer.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
The Vampire player still is not selected the auction. Go for Spearhead, Blitzkrieg, or Jaeger Infantry. He is not building MG42 or LMGs 42s out just yet, so always go for G43s. Against assault sections, that may be a decent idea. Blitzkrieg's short barrel Panzer IV could be quite decent right now. Of course, that would take a bit more time. And right now, he's just lacking fuel. He does get out of 222. Pioneer is taking a little bit of fire there. And now I've got this 222 push way forward. Getting a bit of fire there onto that assault section.
We are losing a sector.
Assault section does fall back at the MG42 set up along the flank. The assault section is decapturing the munitions sector. Grenadier is coming, advancing all across the flank as well. Right now he's just having trouble with munitions. He does have access to Grenadier bulletins.
We have been assigned fresh Panzer Grenadiers.
Does actually upgrade the assault officer with the Vickers K machine gun upgrade.
A capture point.
Grenadiers now fire away, getting some good flank hits there on that assault section.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Does throw a white phosphorus grenade there, does fall back. As Grenadiers now pulled in the field. As Grenadiers should just stick to heavy cover there, they'll do just fine. Grenadiers behind heavy cover, but not retaliating with their rifle fire. If he's continuing firing over here, he can push forward to this truck and eye for some closer range shots. Or bursts, really. 2 now advancing along the flank, has been repaired on up. And he does take a pen there from the 6-pounder. Pioneers moving around over there. Under grenade there, right with the suppression from the other from his own MG42. So great combination there. Got suppressed exactly the wrong time. Or right time, depends who you're rooting for. You now have the MG42 now being pulled out by the Rebel Cleric. Go for a second MG42 to protect the flanks. May or may not be a good idea. As Grenadiers slowly fighting this out. They'll probably go other way. Grenadiers should push forward, an eye for maybe a rifle grenade. Even bolt action rifle fire wouldn't hurt. Rifle grenade fires. Gets a hit there. Backing out the garrison now. And now the Grenadier squad does fall back from the assault section.
The enemy is taking our territory.
We do now have the assault section suppressed. Those fall back there. 6-pounder hit does connect. And there goes the 2-2.
Requesting assistance. Stand.
Assault officer does get suppressed there. Now we do have the artillery barrage, base artillery. Has both structures up, so he has both guns firing. Does fall back there. Does take a hit there. Grenadiers capture along the flanks. Pioneers heading to the fuel sector now.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Assault section takes some damage there. White phosphorus grenade thrown. Does fall back there. Up here, we do not have the Panzer Grenadiers now engaging. Bundle grenade there. Takes a nice hit.
Point is being overrun.
It does fall back there.
Pioneer squad.
Listen! Orders!
The enemy cut our supply line.
Getting a bit sticky over here. Point down. Stay alert.
Standing by!
MG42 and Pack 40 here. He did use the incendiary. Oh no, he didn't use incendiary rounds. I just saw him caught in the reload animation. We do not have the Pioneers here. I wonder. Yep, that wire's not actually formed there. It does get formed there as he got gunned down. And now the Pioneer squad does fall back. MG42 does get some volleys there on the 6-pounder, but we is seeing fire from this Vickers.
Yes.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Grenade has been thrown, gets a good hit there. And now Panzer Grenadier squad falling back. Cromwell advancing his way forward. Rose will miss there on the MG42. Pack 40 does connect on the Cromwell, and these squads do fall back now.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Grenadiers now on for Panzerfaust. Panzerfaust cast and connects. The assault officer is pushed way forward, does throw a gammon bomb. He does avoid it. Grenadiers now engage in the assault section, and the assault section will overrun him. Does fall back there.
Our capture point. They're trying to
Grenadiers
take
getting also engaged. It does fall back. Pioneers do fall back there. Got this Grenadier squad now engaged in the assault section. Assault section takes some damage. White phosphorus has been thrown. It does connect. And does fully withdraw there. Panzer Grenadiers push way forward, gain some damage. He's going for another white phosphorus. One of the guys did get splashed a little bit. And there's a close range bundle, and does get fully wiped. Ooh, that assault section is wounded. I wonder if he was getting too close to his own white phosphorus there.
Orders ahead. We've been spotted!
Cromwell now pushes his way forward. A shot into the infantry company. Back 40 moving around. Grenadiers now engaging. Right now, the Wehr does have tier 3. At this point in time, he may need to get out Stug. He does have a pack 40, 2 pack 40s for defense, so maybe not. Does get a pack 40 shot there. No Panzerfaust. Base artillery now raining it in. Does get a miss there.
Enemy forces are securing our
And
territory.
be careful with the base artillery for the Brits. It does do a decent amount of friendly fire damage. Grenadiers now push way forward. As Faust fired, does get infantry crit. He does have a sapper way over here, so he's going to be very, very much out of combat at this point in time. Maybe best to retreat back to get repairs. Looks like the sapper's just being passed to the Cromwell to get repaired on up. Panzergrenadiers gains some good damage there. Does force him back. Bundle grenade runs a little bit short.
Thanks to our new anvil tactics.
Anvil has now been selected. Not hammer, so he can now bring some Churchills.
Enemy threatening a capture point. Supplies looking a bit squiffy. Line's been cut.
Rifle grenade there.
Capture point.
Gets a good hit. Grenadiers can bit of fire. They do fall back. This intersection squad needs to fall back as well. Almost got wiped on out. The Vicar's still inside the garrison. Trying to get to the cover. No doctrine selected just yet. He's behind some heavy cover there. Heavy cover is better than garrison cover. However, he's down to 2 members. As for now on the build queue for the Wehrmacht player. Officer artillery now raining on in.
Capture point is being overrun.
Does press down the assault section. Does fall back there. Grenade there. Splashes the Panzergrenadier a little bit. Panzer IV now deployed on the field. Does head about the structure, got some good damage from that structure, almost leveled it. So now it's no longer a good idea to get that garrison there. Vicar is trying to reset on up, no MG emplacement. Cromwell almost Efficiency 1. Efficiency 1 gives him the hunt ability. But nothing improves the gun. Cromwell advancing. The Cromwell's gun is very similar to the Sherman main gun, without high explosive rounds. Good pen there onto the Panzer IV. If they're under the sandbags. Pioneers here, Grenadiers inside the garrison, and White Phosphorus there on that Grenadier. And still, has 2 LMGs. Just the one squad that got hit by White Phosphorus does not have the LMG. Pack 40 is not pushing forward enough. Now we got some more officer artillery raining on in. Ooh! That airburst round got a 1-shot on that Grenadier. Oof. That's unlucky.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. German territory increases.
We do now have the assault officer pushing forward. Got a bit of rounds there onto the assault officer, forcing him back. Grenadiers to take a bit of damage there. Four engineers push way forward. Rifle grenade there on the MG does dodge it.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points. Jerry has 300 points remaining.
Taking fire!
Bit of splash damage there. We do now have the Churchill deployed on the field. Get some great hits in the Cromwell. I'm a big fan of the Churchill. It's very durable, very resilient. It will definitely beat the Panzer IV in 1v1 combat. Ooh, bundle grenade there gets a full squad wipe. He's losing a good number of squads though, the British player. Maybe a good idea to go for standing infantry sections or sappers. We do now some fire there on the assault section as well. Rifle grenade fired. Rolls a dodge. And now that assault section does get some nice and close. British players, or the Wehrmacht players, still not selected doctrine. Nowhere enough fuel for the Tiger tank, so may not want to eye that. The Blitzkrieg doctrine could be useful for command tank and super close air support. But he doesn't have enough missions for super close air support. And he also go for Jaeger infantry. Anti-tank strength may be more accessible. Bundle grenade there. Also explodes one of his own guys.
Enemy threatening a capture point. Infantry squad trained and ready to go.
Engine ticking over. Somebody's shooting us!
Got some damage there onto the Panzer IV. Good pen there onto the Cromwell. Churchill gets a good hit there on the Grenadiers as well.
Air support is coming as requested.
Now we do have the strafing support ability now available. Cromwell and the other forces moving around. And the mission sector shall be catching on up. Eyeing for the VP next. This fuel point being defended by MG. Grenadiers being engaged. That's a fresh squad of Grenadiers. Unupgraded. Getting ripped apart. We've also got the incendiary rounds there. Does suppress the assault section. Can throw a regular smoke grenade there. And the Grenadier squad does fall back. Panzer IV advancing. Churchill rolls a bounce there, but the Panzer IV rolls a miss on the AT gun. Artillery mortars not engaging the Vickers. It is a standard mortar brought in through the doctrine. Does get fully pinned there. Panzer IV does take a hit there. Cromwell advancing, smelling blood. Rolls a miss there. Panzer IV retaliating. Rolls a miss as well. Gets a pen there. Don't see any telemines on the retreat path. Back 40 sitting on up. 1, 2 hits. He does have efficiency 1 this one, so may see target weak point.
Capture
Both of them
point
have
is being
efficiency 1.
overrun.
Grenadiers do get suppressed. Officer artillery running on him once again. Grenadiers push along the flank. Points being captured on up, but you also got this point captured on up as well.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Panzer IV can't really engage. Pack 40 sitting on up. Guarmo is wounded, but plenty healthy engaged the
Supply line's
Pioneer.
been cut.
As the MG42 did get flanked by the assault section. He has rebuilt another assault section, which was this one here. And got another Panzer IV in the build queue. I think at this point in time, a Stug may be better than a Panzer IV since he has to deal with the Churchill. Panzer Grenadiers engaging the fresh assault section does force them back, but they did decapture the cutoff sector. This point's also decaptured as well, so right now the Wehrmacht player has no income. Panzer IV moving around. That was what a miss there. Panzer Grenadiers pursuing the assault officer.
We're losing a capture point.
Grenadiers can take some damage there. Got the Churchill engaging the Grenadiers. Assault officer does fall back. He could try pushing forward for a Panzerfaust, but does not have enough munitions for a Panzerfaust. Needs a little bit more of that.
Crew are, I'm afraid, quite dead.
AT guard does get decrewed. Cromwell push way forward. Moving at high speed. May see a crush. No, we do not. Pack 40 is now engaging the Churchill. Does get at least one pen there. Now got another Churchill on the field. Once you get to a critical mass of Churchills, it can be very hard to deal with it because they just have so much health. Destroys the AT gun there, very nice. Another Panzer Grenadier on the build queue. It may actually be worth to go for a fuel cache, seeing how far behind he's on field this entire game. Panzer IV now advancing, does take a pen there from the Churchill. Rolls a miss there. Assault sections push way forward. Good hit there onto the assault section. Rolls a miss there.
An HMG crew has been lost to enemy action.
Now the Panzer IV does fall back in time. Churchill's backing on off. We got this assault section engaged in the Panzer Grenadiers. We got this Panzer IV engaged by the nothing. Somehow they don't see each other. Panzer IV advancing way forward. Does get a pen there on the Cromwell. Panzer Grenadiers get some hits. This Panzer IV did take a hit as well. Good pen there from the Pack 40.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
And now the Panzer Grenadier does fall back. Now the assault officer captured the VP. VP here not being decaptured. Another 6-pounder being put on the field. And maybe actually... maybe a 17-pounder wouldn't be half bad. Though I can't remember how much population that 17-pounder takes. It always... I think they finally reduced it. Beforehand, the longest time it was like 18 or 20 population, something ridiculous. I think now it's like 14 if I remember correctly. Probably incorrectly though. Does take a bit of damage there, does fall back.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Grenadiers engaging against the damage there on the assault section. They're getting required as they advance across that road. Grenadiers do fall back into the white phosphorus. They're a little bit cold. Does capture that point.
To take a point
And now we do have a landmine detonation there. That Grenadier is getting overran. The other Grenadier is pushing some damage on in, getting a good burst. The other one has not fully withdrawn. He can be moved up here. Does fall back there. Panzer IV rotating around and force back the assault section. The assault officer is going to start receiving some fire next. Armor push way forward. Does get a pen there. And we've got Pan's Tactician. Oh, he has selected the doctrine now. Blitzkrieg. And maybe going to go for the command tank next to get the defensive aura.
We have 300 points remaining.
Got a Panzer War from the build queue. I didn't realize it went straight up to tier 3. Panzer War for how much population space? Is it 12? It is 12. He has enough population space, though reinforcing this Panzer Grenadier would change that. So you'll be at pop cap.
Tank and crew ready to go.
Pioneer does take a hit there. I think he's been repaired up enough, but still the Churchill will beat him 1-1 combat. 6 pack 40s do get a good volley there, but does roll miss or bounces. That's going to capture this fuel sector.
Heavy tank awaiting orders.
Churchill now repaired on up, and now the Chroma will be next.
Warmed up and ready to go.
Assault officer taking some fire. We do now have this Panzer Grenadier falling back as well. Panzer War for eyeing for a pretty close range barrage. He does dodge it. Churchill advancing up that direction. Panzer War now engaging the intersection here. Got this Churchill advancing forward up here. Cromwell's back at home, almost fully repaired. Gets a miss there. Panzer IV takes a couple pens as they fall back. 6-pounders now engaging the Churchill.
What's the job?
Panzer Grenadiers and Grenadiers push the way forward.
We're losing a capture point.
Does get a full wipe there.
Unfortunately, we've lost a unit.
Tank commander awaiting next orders.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Grenadiers this one 6-pounders on decrew it. The Vampire is a pop cap, can't reinforce this Panzer Grenadier all the way, nor is MGs. And there on the Cromwell gets a pair of pens. And these units are falling back. This Churchill's now actually won, so it does get some window stands firing away. Does roll a bounce there on that. As falls, does get an engine crit. Got target weak points active, does take some hits there, but should be alive. You can always activate the infantry support smoke to stay alive.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Churchill still being repaired on up by the heavy sappers. Does take a nice volley there. The Churchill needs to keep on falling back. Take some more hits there. Pioneer does fall back, and Churchill does manage to keep on out of there. These pack boys are getting quite vetted from shooting the Churchill, but simply can't get any kills. Down south got the Panzer IV engaging the Cromwell. Does have the extra armor, so it increases armor rate.
Capture point. They're trying to take it.
Reverses it. Takes the pen there. Penstrucks gets the kill. Howdy. And you said that mess exactly at the right time. Pioneers do take a bit of damage. Now, I suppose the first match is never really exposed on my chat. I need to figure out how to get rid of the Restream IO chat is now available. Let me look into that. Either way, Panzer IV from Barrage now raining on in. Gets a great hit there. Churchill stays alive. Panzer IV needs a blitz on out of there. White Phosphorus there. One STG remains, and no intersections remain. He does have medics here. He did lose one of the heavy sappers without Panzer IV for Barrage. So it's needing another sapper. He's going for a Firefly. I don't think he really needs a Firefly. Churchills are superior than Panzer IVs in 1v1 combat. So I think the Fireflies is not really necessary. I would say go for more Churchills. You'd be surprised how effective 3 Churchills coming at one target is. It is really effective.
Firefly is ready to give someone a bloody nose.
Though you can always go for tulips, but if he goes for tulips, he can't get the strafing support. Or less likely to.
Trying to take one of our points.
Get in position at the edge.
Our supply line's broken.
White Phosphorus does connect.
We've 200 points remaining.
But it's there onto the assault intersection. Good pen there, another pen there. And now this Panzer IV does escape on out of there. 80 guns advancing. Both of them nearly efficiency 3. It does decrew the AT gun there.
It's not crude, not anymore.
Panzer IV for Barrage, maybe I'm from Mortar. Pack Boys does get double tap there onto the Firefly, but should get out of range. And right now the British player may be camped in space.
Capture point is being overrun.
He needs that mortar back home to fire the barrage a bit more safely. Got another recon run there. Oh, this recon run spawning into his opponent's base. That's actually really
It's
good.
looking a bit squiffy. Line's been cut.
Getting some great damage there. Both now veterancy 3. It gets the kill.
That's a heavy tank gone.
Great uses the recon support. Oh yeah, the Vickers can actually shoot against aircraft. Got some good hits there. Ooh, pretty good hit. Right now the British player's just camped in base. Panzer IV pushes forward. He still has both Panzer IVs alive. Panzer IV for Barrage on cooldown. White Phosphorus there. Does get thrown a little bit far. He does have a tulips upgrade.
HQ is under attack. Typical enemy trick, isn't it?
British player is just losing everything. One Churchill's almost fully repaired. Problem is, there's 2 Vet 3 Pack 40s, though. One that's almost decrewed. This mortar could be very important. He's force firing the ground. He knows the Firefly lasts. Here comes another recon run.
We've 100 points left. Damned enemies tried to take a point from us.
Churchill advancing along the flank. Never expect the Churchill to flank.
Headquarters are under fire.
As more for barrage running on in.
Our capture point. They're trying to take...
Oh, looks like a low angle barrage. That low angle barrage, of course, is low angle, so it hit a lot of trees. Thank you for the, I'm guessing that was YouTube subscription. Welcome to the channel. 8 fragmentation grenade there. Does decrease both of them. So does pack 40 there. Main gonna short current.
We've 75 points left.
Bundle grenade there. Rolls on this. Panstrix trying to pursue. Scaling the Panstrix squad quite nicely. Does press. One Panstrix does gape on out there. Pack 40. Or no. Not pack 40. Short Firefly engaging the
Threatening a capture point.
Panzer 4. The Panzer 4 could pursue that Churchill. Or engage the Firefly. He's hunting the Churchill.
Trying to take a point from us.
And Churchill down. Firefly gets another good hit there.
Churchill tank has been destroyed. A new infantry section is ready for battle.
Does fire a shot against the 6-pounder. Unable to capture the Pack 40. MG42's camping the guns. British players down to 28 tickets. Both his Panzer IVs are efficiency 2 now. The Firefly is advancing, but there's not much he can do other than try to hit a very exposed Panzerwerfer.
We're down to our last 10 points.
Good hit there. Splash down some of the Pioneers. Panstrix advancing.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
Panzer Tactician. Not going to force fire the ground. And that is the end of the replay. This is Android saying, thank you for watching, and on the next replay.